third position at the start of the race. Number 5.
Is that going to give us
Maha
another safety car? No, right? I don't know. I don't hope so.
I don't think so
Okay.
because he's in the gravel. So what they do is they probably just flag a yellow.
Fished him out.
And
Then,
I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
While that was happening, we have a lot of cars already doing the pit stop. The first pit stop of the 500K.
Finally into slicks. That's really good. Yeah. First driver change for Lee's team as well. Ishuda goes back, goes in the car. Okay, Tachikawa. And now Ishuda goes. Oh, okay. And here we have
12
more.
Yeah. Is it James now?
I think
it's going to be James
nice
now. James Rochester.
Okay.
He did change manufacturers too. He used to
that was
race
a
for Lexus,
big
and
change
that
from
was a big
Toyota
change
to Nissan.
Yeah, that is a big change.
Yeah.
So the amazing part of Super GT is also the pit stop time. That makes a difference because you are battling on the track these 1 or 2 seconds. You cannot get back on the track. So it's, the competition of the pit stop time.
Yeah.
They have it too.
Yeah.
Look at this pit lane. I am so glad that I'm sitting here in the room, not doing the pit.
You don't have to run from place to place.
Yeah. So now we have the pole position car, which actually, paced down a bit in the pits now, but they are famous for a super, super quick pit stop. So let's see what they.
But although
here.
like compared to Formula One, where you have one mechanic allocated for each tire, here is not the case. You have a certain number of
mechanics.
So they just have to run from one side to another. And of course we don't have tire movements either. So it's interesting. It's different. It's exciting.
So looks like the 38 car, which is actually leading or having the battle with the Keihin 17 car, they pitted out with the dry tires. So I guess all the 500 class cars, they will go out with the slick tires, dry tires.
So no more rain for the day?
I wish, I hope. Yes, changing to the 6 Michelin tires. It's nice for us to have this Michelin because all the other tire makers are actually Japanese manufacturers, so it's good to have them here.
And of course Michelin is really good and famous for being good.
And especially this 23 car, they had an amazing year, 2014 and 15, I believe it was. 2 times in a row champion. That was amazing. And with the Michelin tires.
Yes, they were unbeatable for several years.
Yeah, 14
very
and 15.
strong. And Ronnie is very strong, and the combination between them too.
Yeah. And he is fighting for the new record. He is champion for 4 years now, 4 times now, and he's fighting for the 5th time, and that would be top. There's no one else who did it 5 times.
Lewis Hamilton.
In Super GT, Lewis didn't win yet. Yes.
Oh yeah.
You will see.
A couple of days ago, it was Art and Senna's memorial. Yeah.
Yes,
25 years ago.
25 already.
Yeah.
Legendary racer. Yes. A lot of worldwide, all the drivers were tweeting.
Because he was so famous in Japan. He was like his second home, you would say. In Brazil, obviously it's his home, but because he raced for Honda for so long, and it was his second home. And he was, for instance, the Honda Shacho. President of Honda at the time, who was the establisher of Honda, Mr. Soichiro. They met, I was young, but I was there.
Oh, you were there?
I was there. I was only about 18. But I was helping with the translation. And it was amazing, because Arden was really respectful of Mr. Soichiro, and of course Mr. Soichiro very happy to have this young lad, really powerful. And And then he raced, with the Hondas and did so well for so many years, and we still miss him, I suppose.
Still, yeah, everyone misses him. Will never be forgotten. And you know what? There is a driver in the Super GT who is actually named after him, Sakaguchi Senna.
Yeah.
He is in the 96 car.
Yeah. Japanese people really loved him, right? Ayrton Senna. So
Yes.
there's a lot of people, for some reason, not Ayrton. Ayrton is a difficult name,
Yeah.
maybe to
Maybe
name
for the
a Japanese
Japanese,
kid.
yeah.
But Senna, and girls and boys. Some girls are
Yes,
Senna-chan,
true.
and
Senna-chan
some
and Senna-kun.
yeah, great name.
Great name. Okay, let's get back to the.
Oh, look, 2, 3. No,
Oh,
2.
no, that was-
it was the same at the same spot where
I think no, they're just fishing him out now.
Yeah, and
and
then
then that was
this other
that
two.
was Hirakawa in the 37 keeper Tom's car and 12th car. That's James Foster on the wheels now.
I
That-
suppose the tires are still a bit
Maybe
cold.
yeah, James is that's his outlap, I believe. So
But fortunately, they were okay. It was just a slip. And a
no
crash.
no crash. Good. It's the GTR cars. They usually have the sparks.
Yeah.
Having, so that's beautiful to watch too.
He's going fast. Did you just see a tiger?
A tiger. That's a tiger, yeah. I call it a bee.
Oh,
Yeah.
a bee.
So that was
So they touched? No,
they
did
did
they?
have a contact. James tried to overtake from the
Oh
outside.
wow, so lucky. I mean, oh wow.
But
I
then
mean, James
Shirakawa,
and
maybe
Nick.
did he see? He just stared a bit to the left side. So they
Let's
have
see.
a little contact.
Here. Yeah. So James touched Nick's side at the end.
At the end.
And so, all right.
Yeah, it's Hirakawa now, I guess.
Hey, James.
Is it still Nick?
Yeah, Hirakawa. Okay. Oh, have they pit stopped yet?
Did they have the pit stop?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have.
All right.
That
So
was
it was
Hirakawa, yeah.
Hirakawa.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now they have the Denso car. It's his debut now.
Yeah.
Oh, drifting.
Ooh.
That was a drift.
Nick and Hirakawa, they're both 23. Or aren't they? Yeah.
Oh, well, no. What is that? Why are they all spinning out? Because the tires. Everyone outlapped. That's Bertrand Baguette. It's his first time on the Bridgestone tires.
All right. So we allow him to do one little slip. But
No, because
not more
look at
than
that. Information from the pits is that the air temperature really dropped to
Oh, look at
12 degrees. Which
wow.
season are we in? Is this winter? I mean, and the track temperature went down to 17. So, when we think that the start was at 25 degrees,
Yeah.
it went down to 17 degrees. That's completely different tires.
It's like we're in Europe. You know how the weather changes
Yeah.
like this, like with Le Mans.
But
and
if you
places like that.
consider the Super GT race as the competition of the tires, they say, the tire manufacturers, they say that 5 degrees difference that makes a totally different story.
yeah,
So that is
I can
completely
imagine.
a different story now.
Yeah, I can imagine. So they really do have to bring the tires
bring the
that
tires.
match.
Yeah.
Although they were probably not expecting to have like 12 degrees, or 17.
That is way
degrees.
below
Yeah.
expectation. That is.
And in summer, the track temperature can go up to like 50 sometimes, right?
Look at them. They did pit in too early. That's their second pit stop. And they are changing to the slick tires now. It's Michigami-san.
New team. It's a brand new team. Yeah, they're trying really hard. They're doing
They
good.
are.
Yeah.
They did that. Last year was their debut in Super GT, and
They have a new sponsor now. Yeah.
they have the Modulo in front.
Yeah.
Which makes it super hard for us to to see the difference between the 300 car and the 500 car.
Yeah. It's hard to distinguish.
Yeah.
Because they look so alike.
So
So 1/3 of the race. Now 45 laps.
1/3. Still 1/3. And so much happening on the track. You never know what is going to happen in the next 60, 70 laps. Looking at the lap times of the 300 liters, the leader is still 11 car, Yasuda with the Gainer GTR, and he is quick. Did you see that? That was a few seconds quicker than the car which is in the front, in the back of him. So apparently...
From the car behind, yeah.
Yeah, behind him. So apparently the GTRs are having... Or the 10 GTR cars.
Oh, look here. Ooh, oh. Wow, look at that. Yeah, a bit narrow, that place there. Look at this. Oh, so beautiful. They know how to control this. Well done, guys. That's why we love you guys. You're so good. Look at this.
They're so professional, you know, no
Yeah.
contacts in that narrow area. But as you can see, there is now we have the line, the dry line, and there are still some wet spots. So if it happens like before, you know, 5 cars in this tiny area, it can get a bit dangerous still on the wet track with the slick tires.
You know, like how in Japan, well, I think in Japan especially, all the corners have different names, right?
Yeah.
We have all these different names, and then it changed again.
It changed again. We have, because it is the circuit is a home course of the Lexus car, which just got out of the track. The 6 car, I think it's on fresh tires too. Okay, you have to, you know, keep focus, get the tires ready, and
they're both young guys.
yeah.